Hi guys, welcome to day one of the 2018 Granny Square crochet along. So we're starting with a basic granny square today. For this you will have to know how to do a magic ring, a double crochet, chaining and a slip stitch. So let's start with the magic ring. First you loop your yarn like this, like an X around two of your fingers. Insert your hook and pull this out. Right now chain one. So this is called a magic ring. You are going to crochet inside this ring and then pull this thread. Okay, so chain two. Now a granny square is basically three double crochets together with a chain between them. So once we get to the corner, the two shells of a granny square, that is one shell is three double crochet, so two shells of a granny square will be separated by three chains. But if it is not a corner, then they will be separated by one chain. So this is the basic design of the granny square. Now we have three chains, so this comes as one double crochet. So to do a double crochet for the next two, you're going to follow this, yarn over on your hook, insert into the magic ring, pull out a loop, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. So that's a double crochet. Let's do one more. Yarn over, insert into the magic ring, pull out a loop, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. Now we're going to do a corner. So for a corner I said you need three chains, so 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so now we're going to do a next shell of the granny square. So that means we're going to do 3 double crochet stitches into the ring. So 1, 2 and 3. Right, so again we're going to chain 3. You're going to do the same inside the magic ring. Sorry about that. So if you get stuck like I just did now, just get out of the stitch and start again. Yarn over, insert into the ring, pull out a loop. You have 3 loops on your chain. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2 again. 3 again, chain 3, and you're going to do one more shell. 1, 2 and 3. And now I'm going to pull this thread tight. Now I'm going to chain 3 again, and I'm going to slip stitch right into the topmost stitch of the original chain 3 that we did. Okay, so now you're able to see the basic square pattern that we have got. Now for round 2, so whenever you start a round, first chain 3 and consider your next stitch. If your next stitch is a shell like we have here, then you chain 1 and move on to the next chain that is right here. If it was a chain 1, then you would continue crocheting a shell into that chain 1. So you'll understand this as we go on to one more row, then you will get the hang of it. So now after this chain 3 you have chained 1. So now you're going to chain a shell into this first chain of a corner, then you're going to chain 3, then you are going to chain another crochet another shell into the third chain of the corner. Okay, do it with me. Yarn over, so that's the first double crochet of the shell. It's the second, and that's the third. So that makes a shell. Since this is a corner shell, we're going to have chain 3 between them, skip the next chain and go to this one, right? So skip this one and go to this one. Okay, so again going to double crochet, another double crochet, and another double crochet. So next we're going to chain 1, right, and we're going to go again here. So insert your hook, do the second and the third double crochet. So again this is a corner, so chain 3, skip this and go to this one, one, 2, and 3. Again chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, skip this, go to this, 1, 2, and 3. Again you're going to chain 1, to this, 1, 2, and 3. Skip this and go to this, 1 and 2, because the first chain 3 that we did becomes the third double crochet of this shell. So slip stitch. Now for the upcoming rows, as I told you, you will first chain 3, then see what's your next stitch. Here it is a chain, so I'm going to be working another shell into this one, so that is 2 more double crochet, 1 and 2. Right, now again you will be chaining 1, and in this corner you will be working 1 shell, chain 3, 1 shell, then again you will be chaining 1, and in this single chain you will be working a shell, again you will be chaining 1, come to a corner, so 1 shell, chain 3 and 1 shell. So that's how it keeps on going. So go on making this until you reach good 6-inch size. With this yarn I need to make 6 rounds to get to a 6-inch size. So that's the basic pattern of a granny square. One thing you need to remember is that in a granny square it's always this just on top of the shell, directly on top of a shell, you will never get a shell. So see, I have a shell here, I have a gap here. I don't have a shell here, but I have a shell here. See, so that's the design of the granny square. So feel free to ask any questions if you have in the comments. We'll be happy to help you out. So, so all the best for your first square, and I'll see you in the second square.